Good morning. As you've probably figured out, I went down to Scottsdale, Arizona and visited my daughter Jessica and her husband. But first, a word from our sponsor. National funding for Delicata 360 is provided by JBS Farms soaps and viewers like you. Today our thing is fresh bamboo guest soaps. It's a package of It's a package of 8 little guest soaps. This one has bees on it. This one is 6.7 ounces. I have ones that have trees on it and they're bigger, and so of course they cost more. But anyway, this fresh bamboo is perfect for guests. It's a clean scent, men or women. And the other soap I wanted to show you today is my Frakas type soap. And it's a beautiful peony. And I layered some white on the... Oh, that's sweet and floral. Yum. Now back with the show. Well, we flew down. Non-stop's the only way to go. And she stopped at Bossa Donuts on our way to her house, and the glazed donuts are to die for. And especially after you've been traveling and you want a little snack of something sweet. So after she had to work the next day that we stayed there, so hubby and I just wandered around town and walking distance from her house. She lives in Old Town, so everything's within walking distance or a free trolley. Boy, free trolleys are nice. So when she finally was home, she and I went to the Fashion Square, and I had my back to Mac. So I went in, and I back to Mac. Oh, I had a Fix Plus and a couple of lipsticks, glosses, something else. But I finally got, because everybody's been advising to get soft brown. So it's just a nice soft brown for a transition color. So I asked if I could get it depotted, just the pan, but you can't. When you back to Mac, you have to get the whole thing. And if you have to go to a Mac store to get the eyeshadows. Otherwise, they just give you a lipstick to choose from. And then I wanted to get a lipstick too, so I got Vegas Volt. I haven't even used it yet. But when I tried it on down there, I had her let me try some on. It's a beautiful color. When I first tried it, probably 2 or 3 years ago, the color scared the what out of me. But now I guess I'm used to color, and that's all it is you're getting used to seeing yourself in color. Beautiful color for this summer. I'm going to be wearing it a lot. And you probably can wear a lip pencil underneath it and change it, if you want it browner, if you want pinker, that kind of thing. So I did my back-to-back and bought that. Then I have a neighbor doing my chores, a retired vet. How good does that get? So I wanted to get her, I was going to get her the Sphinx date place had beautiful, big jumbo dates, these mid-jewels. But before I left, when I was showing her how to do my chores, she goes, "What were you wearing New Year's Eve? Your skin looks so perfect." And she's been using Bare Minerals, and so I thought, I'll get her what I was wearing. So I went into I don't have that. I went into Macy's, because there's a Macy's close to here, closer than a Nordstrom's. And I told the lady what I was doing, and she was so happy that I was doing something for the lady that was doing my chores, because she got a cat dumped on her. The lady just left and abandoned it, and now the lady wants the cat back after she's put vet bills and everything in it. So she was so happy that I was doing something for my person. She went in the back and got me extra, and this is the Estee Lauder. It was probably a Christmas thing, she said. But in it is, I'm not going to open it because I'm going to give it to Angie. Estee Lauder Pleasures Parfum Spray, Estee Lauder Pleasures Body Lotion, Pure Color Long Lasting Lipstick, I have no idea what color, and a cosmetic bag. So that'll be fun for her. But what I had on New Year's Eve was the Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. Now, I don't know Angie's color. So I wanted to give her something, not a piece of paper. So I went ahead and got this. I described to the lady what Bare Minerals color she wore, and she was similar coloring to the lady that was helping me. So we got Desert Beige, but she can take the gift receipt that doesn't say the price, and she can go into Macy's and get her right color. But I wanted to, so she could open something. The other thing I got that I forgot to bring over to this table was when I was in MAC, I got a pump. So you know, you don't have to be putting your finger on it. You can use the pump, just fits right onto the bottle. And part of the combination is the Hourglass Mineral Veil. So I picked up that at Sephora. So Angie's gonna get 4 things because I don't have the pump right here. But so the next day we drove over to the Superstition Mountains and did a 3.5-hour hike up the Lost Dutchman Trail. And on the way over is a ghost town. Anyway, we stopped there because another time we went up the Apache Trail and we stopped at this ghost town and got prickly pear fudge. So we had to do that again. To me it tastes like kind of strawberry-like and real sweet, but it's fun. It has little chunks of the prickly pear in it. So we hiked there. I got a little bit of sunburn. It was beautiful. I'll try to see if I can find some stills to put in here to show you. Oh, in Gilbert, there's this delicious restaurant, Simi's Asian Cafe. Simi's Asian Cafe, S-I-M-I apostrophe S, because that's the name of their daughter. They have $5 lunch. You get a fabulous egg drop soup. I had, and hubby did too, the sweet and sour pork, crispy nuggets of the pork with a sauce over it, but it's still crispy even though the sauce is with it. Oh, and a crab puff. And I've never really known what was in a crab puff, but then Jessica said, oh, it's cream cheese. And, oh, once my brain knew it was cream cheese and crab. That was so good. $5 lunch. Holy cats. And they're so nice there. But so that was delicious. And in fact, we had to go back another time. Then I had the orange chicken. And I make sure, you know, not hot spice, and they did it. It was perfect for me. I have my notes down here so that I can kind of remember what to tell you guys what we did, because it was all, oh, and you just saw that I met a subby. Oh, she was so much fun, so sweet. And when I was editing my video of us, I talked all the time about me. I need to draw people out more. It's not so much fun when you talk about yourself all the time. But anyway, she was so pretty. So fun, and her husband was funny too. I figured the 2 guys got along great. And so we saw about half the parade because we met at the Parada del Sol, which is where all the locals come and ride their horses down the parade, you know, and they drive their Clydesdales and stuff. And oh, it was so much fun. But we saw about half of it because we were yakking and showing each other our lipsticks and talking about, oh, do you watch so-and-so? And oh, it was wonderful. So now we text each other and have fun. Oh, we went to, Jessica took us through IKEA. We've never been to IKEA. I don't know all you guys have. Well, you have to have their Swedish meatballs. That's just something you have to do. So we had the Swedish meatballs, which were terrific. We got the double order, you know, extras, and then shared them all amongst ourselves. And we got the lingonberry drink, which is kind of like cranberry juice, but I guess lingonberries are kind of like cranberries. That's sweet. And then we got some chocolate bars. And when I told my friend up here about that, she goes, oh yeah, the Swedish meatballs and the chocolate bars. So we called it a hike because we just walked through the whole store and looked at everything. You know, it was okay, but boy, the food was fun and really well priced. See, that's it. If you can shop and have some stuff, like we got our Costco rotisserie chicken, we ate that 2 nights, and then we made sandwiches, and then you go to these $5 lunches or IKEA, it's all affordable. What else do we do? Oh, we went through an Asian market. Did I bring anything here? Wait a minute. Went through an Asian market, and one of the things I wanted there was Thai tea. It comes in a great big bag, and you steep, well, I'll just read you the instructions. Add 4 tablespoons of the Thai tea mix, which is tea and spices, so this isn't powder, it's tea leaves, to 1 cup of boiling water. Drain out tea mix with a strainer. Add 2 or 3 teaspoons of sugar, so you make it nice and sweet, and 1 to 2 teaspoons of condensed milk or to liking. Stir well and serve with ice. And you can do it with, great for making boba. Boba is great big, like tapioca balls. I've seen that sold a lot in Vancouver and Canada, but I guess it's an Asian thing, but it's fun, but you don't need them. I'm not going to do it. What we did was we steeped it, poured it in the glass of ice, well, steeped it, then put the sugar in it to dissolve, and we called that our concentrate, and then she had a nice tall glass with tons of ice in it. Pour this in and leave about that much space, and then we put half and half and milk in it. When you're hot, because it was like 80 to 90 degrees down there, when you're hot, this is so good. I had it in Portland at a Thai restaurant, and I'm hooked. I'm so glad, because it's not real cheap when you get a glass. It's not a refillable one. You have to pay for the next refill, so I have it, and I get it plenty. Oh, in the Asian store, we went up and down the aisles. I'll try to show some pictures here too, and looked at all the weird things. And Jessica bought some mushrooms that were like that tall and about that thick, and she'd had them in China, so she wanted to make them for us. And she sliced them kind of thin and then boiled them, and the next night we were gonna saute them, but we forgot because we went out to eat. But anyway, it was fun. Oh, we came home with some crackers and plantain chips, and the crackers were 2 to an individual package inside this whole big package. My mouth's watering. They were really crunchy, and on the outside they were kind of sweet, and the inside kind of salty, so you had that sweet salty going on. We didn't know what they were. We just bought them and wanted to try them, and oh, they were good. Smart and Final got, oh, and then we went to Smart and Final, which I'd never been in, and I got some popcorn spice. Jess had given us probably 5 or 6 years ago. She split some popcorn spice with it. Well, it comes in like a milk carton, the quart milk carton, that size. So that's gonna last us for probably 20 years, but oh, it's so good, because we make hubby does the, what is it, the air popper, so you're not getting oil that way. Then he does olive oil and a little bit of butter, and then puts this spice in it, and it's really good. You can't tell you're eating healthy. I don't know what's in the spice. Anyway.